Kingcayne.
All right. I had a super late start today, but continuing on today. I'm not 100% sure how long I'll be on since it's so late. I got a lot of work to do for me, or so late compared to when I normally start. Like the title said, today I'm talking about being determined, and I tested out the audio. It's a little bit low for the game, but I just want to make sure it's not too bad this time. In the future, I'll make sure that the audio is perfect. I haven't played this game in a while. I mean, I played it recently with Kelly. That's probably like 2 years ago. I can't really remember. And then I played it again, obviously, earlier when I was a child. So, this should be easy for me to play through and do the concept of gems and gaming, which is talking about something positive and just things that I learned, things that I want to talk about. So the concept here now is being determined, man. Being determined. Listen, this is key for me right now in the moment of my life that I'm at, because I'm pursuing a new avenue. And when you pursue something new and you've never done it, you're gonna have a lot against you. A lot. First off, when you're doing something new that's against the norm, you're gonna have even more against you. Like that's the realest thing I could tell you. For example, and I know I always use basketball people, so I'm gonna try to think of someone else. And I used Dave Chappelle before, but he's the first person that comes to my mind, right? But when he did the Chappelle show, he walked away. He walked away from something that wasn't bringing him peace. It's easy for people around you to say, "Yo, just go back to why would you leave? Why would you leave that? You had a perfect opportunity." Being determined doesn't necessarily mean, just working harder than everyone else. It's about being determined on your path, right? It's about being you better than you were yesterday. Because look, the only person in this world that can be you is you, bro. And that's facts. I don't know how many people are fans of Kingdom Hearts, and today, they're probably like the new one. When I was growing up playing this, I didn't know many people who was playing like me or who was focusing on the same things that I focus on. For example, like this staff that I'm using is not really probably the most popular. It's probably a lot easier, or honestly more aesthetic, to use the sword. I can't disagree with that. But when you pick a trait and you learn something, even if no one else is doing it, even if other people are telling you, "Oh, you should have did this," how determined are you to master the craft that you selected, to master the thing that you chose to do? In other videos that I've done, I actually just recently watched a few of them. I was just surprised by some of the things that I was saying, just because I didn't realize that I had this mindset. Every single day I was more consistent on getting better, right? That's called determination. And that's different from motivation. Let me tell you something, that's different from motivation. Motivated to do something, I think, is just motivated to start, right? Like, if you say that you're going to start something new or try something new, then you're motivated to try that activity, to start that activity, to continue that activity day in and day out. That's determination, because you're not always going to be in the best mood. You're not always, things aren't always going to work out. You're not always going to be ready to work or go to act at all, right? But when you are determined, and that's a different mentality that you have to switch gears to. You got to go from motivation to determination, and that's not easy to do. I'm not saying that's not easy, but it is very difficult to commit to that level of consistency, right? At least it was for me. Some people are probably way past that. They continue to do the things that they set for themselves, goals that they set for themselves, and that's great. That's awesome. I'm gonna tell you something. I had to get there, or I'm having to get there. That's determination. Knowing that you're not there, knowing that knowing that it's. So, for example, this guy just said, "What are you afraid of?" Or I missed the question. I'm going so fast. But being indecisive for me, out of the options that I just saw, man, I can't do that, right? Like that's scary for me. If I say I'm gonna do something and I don't commit to it, that's letting me know how I'm not determined, how I'm not motivated to continue to push and continue to do the things that I set out to do. Like, that's scary to me, because if I'm wish-washy, or if I'm if 1 week I'm over here, next week I'm over there, a month later I'm over here, 2 months later I'm all the way over there, it's like, bro, when are you going to commit to a craft? When are you going to be determined? Right? Like, I can't remember what I spoke about last week. What I watched was the best way to start is to start. On the first gyms gaming that I did. By the way, I got to come up with a new thumbnail for that, because it looks just the same as the other VGD vibes, so video game dump vibes on YouTube. So I probably I'll probably add color or something to the gyms and gaming. See, here's a cool thing. When I first started this, and if you watch the first episode, I guess you can call it, because it's like podcast style anyway, right? So if you watch like the first episode of when I was doing this, I think I was calling this Solo Saturdays. Eventually, a couple weeks later, I was calling it Solo Sessions. Now I'm calling it Gyms and Gaming, and I love that. I love that format. Now I'm just talking about evolving it and taking it from the standard gray and black thumbnail and now putting it to color, right? That's it's funny, because that's showing that I don't have it all figured out, right? Like, I just had an idea in my head. I started with the idea, the best way to start is to start, and then eventually I just evolved it, right? When you're determined and you continue to walk that path, even though you can't see it aesthetically as it appears on the screen, as soon as I say that, that's letting you know that, man, hey, a man can walk the path, but the Lord guides his steps, man. That's the concept right there. Like, you have no idea, what tomorrow is going to bring at all. You just got to focus on today and be determined in today. Man, I have a huge problem with getting in my own head. My mother got to tell me, my wife got to tell me, my sister has to tell me, like, yo, stay focused. The moment you start to doubt yourself, and the moment you start to allow that anxiety to leak out, man, that's when you start to defeat yourself. Real talk. That's when you start to defeat yourself, man. Come on. It's so ironic that I'm playing Kingdom Hearts, because I think, as I'm looking at what's happening, is that's the concept, man. When you're afraid to shine bright, bro, the darkness overtakes you. Not trying to be cheesy or anything like that, but that's real talk. That's real talk, man. That's the realest thing I can tell people. By the way, I put it on proud mode, so if I die here, man, it's definitely possible. But yeah, it's man, you cannot be afraid to shine, man, for real. I don't know if that was one of the gyms and gaming that I did, but that's real too. Like, you can't be afraid to shine at all, because if you are, man, you defeating yourself. The worst thing you can do is defeat you, or yeah, the worst thing you can do is defeat yourself. You know, because who else can beat you but you? For real. I mean, that's an honest question. Who can beat you but you? It ain't them. It ain't that person, this one, that one, bro. It's you. Real talk. It's me. Like you know, I ain't trying to. I don't want to say you. Anyone feels, you know, targeted or anything like that, but you know, when I say it's you, I mean like it's us, right? Like we're the ones that will defeat ourselves. So what's up, Skyless? Man, thanks for joining. I've been doing this podcast for some time, and hopefully also people get entertained as I play games that they probably like. So I'm glad you joined. I'm assuming you're a Kingdom Hearts fan. That's dope. But yeah, so like I was saying, you know, as I was like watching and looking at all the old videos that I was saying, man, if I never committed to this, if I never committed to this, like, I am trash. But I am determined, though. Isn't that the point? Then I never know what would have, you know, turned out of this, or I probably never would have evolved the concept of Gems Gaming to the level that it's at, because I was so wrapped up in my head. So like I was saying, man, like, you know, the biggest enemy for yourself is you. Because I'm telling you, man, if you don't, you know, if you don't tell yourself and look in the mirror like you're, as people are saying now, like you're him or you're her or you're it. If you defeat yourself and tell yourself that you can't do it, what you think gonna happen, right? You think you just gonna wake up and just go out, you know, tackle the world? Nah, man, you gotta be determined, man. You gotta have that grit. That's the truth of the matter. It's just ironic that I decided to play Kingdom Hearts today, and then because I think a lot of the theme and the concept is about that. Dope game though, by the way. If you never played Kingdom Hearts, probably something you should look into. I don't know. That's probably my nostalgia talking since I brought this out, or since I played this when I was a kid.
Give me a break.
Yeah, my guy Skyless in the chat saying that it's his favorite game, so that's dope. That's dope. I love that. Yo, Skyless and anyone else who ever watches and watches this, if they see it, yeah, I do this every weekend. I just come on, try to motivate people. I know you don't really get that a lot in the gaming community, but I also get to share some of my favorite stuff like this game, which is dope, and also things that I learned. I post it on YouTube too, so feel free to watch it if you enjoy. The cool thing is, when I play games like this, like games that I like, I eventually just keep playing it. Like, I can't help it. Sometimes I'll play with my wife or I'll play with my friends, but I normally post the whole series eventually. And this is one of those games that's hard to put down anyway, so I highly doubt I'll just do this for the podcast. Like, I'll probably end up getting addicted. Like, how do you not for this game?
Aren't you guys forgetting about me?
So yeah, I guess it kind of sucks for anyone who hasn't really seen it before, but because I'm talking over it and the volume is probably slightly lower, but you know, the concept of this, what I'm doing on Saturday mornings or afternoons, because I started late, it's just to motivate the average person with things that I learned. Hey, even if it's not to motivate, just learn from me. Like I said, I'm trying new ventures on my own, and it's hard for me to stay determined to do certain things. Like today, I really did not want to stream. It's hilarious because it's not like it's that problematic or is that heavy, that much of a heavy lift. It's really not. It's really not. It's just having the will to get on, camera, having the will to do it while also being late and not being embarrassed about it. Like, that's what determination really is, man. It's funny, me and my wife just started watching the show. Kiriko no Basketball maybe is the name of it. I could be wrong about the title, but I think it's something like that. And they take basketball and make it so dramatic. I love it. As a basketball fan, I love it. It's like, how can I not enjoy that? I feel like he want the hands. Oh yeah, that's right. He definitely want the hands. So let's do it. I feel like bro, my timing is trash. I feel like, you know, a show like that is hilarious because it's so accurate. That even though they're turning a sport like basketball and making it seem like a samurai battle every single time, the concept of it is pretty accurate. Like they're saying that in the show, and I don't want to spoil too much just in case anyone ever watches it, but they're saying like you know, having the willpower, having the strength to hoop better than the next person is what pushes you. And my wife, like when she watches it, she laughs. She's like, is it really that dramatic? And to some degree, that show is oddly accurate. I guess I can't get that fish. To some degree, that show is oddly accurate. Like, like I laugh at some of it because it is extremely dramatic. Like I said, I don't want to spoil too much just in case anyone ever watches it. But no, that junk is real talk. That junk is facts. Yeah, this game is very addictive. Like for sure. But that show is so accurate because, like, you can look at somebody like Kobe Bryant and can I not count on it? Or am I trash? Because that could very well be a possibility. I wouldn't doubt it. Bro, she's giving me hands. You know, you think of somebody like Kobe Bryant, and rest in peace, Kobe. But you know, a lot of the stories that you hear about him, this man was relentless in his work ethic and his determination. I am doo-doo. He was relentless in his work ethic and his determination. Like, he wasn't a slacker by any means, which is dope. You know, that's a level I'm trying to get to. It's funny because I just stream like as a hobby. You know, if it picks up, that's great. But in my actual work and the things that I'm doing, like, you know, having that grit and determination is apparent for the ones that don't have it. Like, for real, you can tell when someone's just BSing around and someone's just like kind of doing it. You know, like, just for example, for me in streaming, like, you can probably tell like a real dope pro streamer versus somebody like me is just getting on just to spit game every weekend. Like, you can probably tell like some of those people are really dedicated to their craft. Don't get me wrong, I know some people aren't. I know some people just blow up and they just get on and do silliness. I'm not no fool. I know that could be the case for sure. But there are some people that takes this very serious and they want to be the best at it. You know, they want to have that. They're determined to do that, and that's dope. And that's something that can't be overlooked. Man, this game really is addicting though. I can already see myself trying to get every item, be every boss. Come on, man. This man trying to fight me with the same weapon. Come on, man. Wait, come on, Titus. Don't do this to yourself, bro. Speaking of Titus, I've been thinking, well, because I post this on YouTube for anyone else that knows that I do another series called Look Back Review. I'm actually thinking about doing this for, oh, this man got hands. I'm actually thinking about doing this for another thing that I'm doing called, excuse me. I'm thinking about doing Final Fantasy X for my Look Back Review because, one, that game is super dope. Like I said, anyone that knows me or heard me do this previously, like, I'm very spiritual, not religious. It's a difference. Yeah, I don't really want to get into it and start no debate on the internet, but I love that game because people don't understand the concept I'm not saying they don't, but I enjoy the concept of it, and I would like to talk more about it. So I might do that. A look back review for Final Fantasy X next. I never even told, you know, I got a friend that really likes those look back reviews that's doing. I didn't even tell him yet, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I always do like a dramatic close friends story on, where do I have to go? I had to get 2 ropes, a log, no, 2 logs, I think. Can't really remember. Do I gotta give him hands right now? I think I gotta give him hands. Oh, let's get it. This man about to get the hands. And look, I might lose, understandably. But I am, as they say, determined. Oh, he doesn't tech? What? I don't remember that. Oh, yes he does. Let's get it. He gonna, I am determined to go back at this guy just in case I do. Oh, bro, he did so much damage. Yo, he did half my bar? What? That's crazy. Can I counter? Okay, I guess I just move out of the way. Sorry, I know I was talking. Man, I got distracted, man. Riku kind of got hands, don't he? Do I see people making 3 a.m. videos? Honestly, I ain't gonna cap to you. I be asleep. So nah, I don't personally. I've now accepted the fact that I'm getting old. Shoot, I don't even remember the last time I was up at 3 a.m. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, I don't know. It all depends on the time zone, I suppose. Oh, this man is. Oh my goodness. Is there hotkeys on this? I can't remember. I ain't trying to drink no potion. What I look like? Let's get it. He gonna fall. I just move to the side. Come on, boy. Your move's weak. Sorry, I'm getting distracted, man. Riku kind of got hands, don't he? Oh, I screwed up. I'm trash. All right. Like I said, I'm determined. I knew I was going to lose maybe once. I was going to lose, but like my title said, be determined, man. Don't, you know, don't be defeated just because you stumble once. I ain't gonna cap. I don't really remember. If he falls, I just move to the side. But by the way, okay, I can move targets. Is there not a hotkey button? Like, can't I go to a shortcut? Or am I not there yet? Boy, stop. Alright, the kick does way more damage than the sword attack. That's crazy. And that doesn't tech? I don't get it. The kick. That techs. The sword attack is nothing. The kick is dangerous. Alright, bet. I got it. Easy. Just hit him like every now. Like, that's kind of whack. I thought you was tough. Oh man, I thought you was tough, bro. You trash. Oh! You really almost beat me just now. The kick. Oh my god, Riku. I thought you had the hands. Oh, yo, I can't, I'm sorry. I can't continue on until I beat this man. Yo, that's some funny stuff, man. Yo, I'm sitting here talking mad smack. He is pretty basic though. He jumps around, does attack. I hit him twice, move out the way, bet. And twice. Oh, he doesn't always fall. Alright. He'll fall. Hey, it's okay though. It's okay because, like I said, when you take an L, you just get back up. Yo, this is why this game is addicting. This is why this game is addicting, bro. This is. Oh, Skyless, I missed your comment. Kobe, I gotta check that out. Yo, this is why this game is addictive, bro. I just fell out. Yeah, all right. 2 hits, 3 hits. All right, he'll kick. Knock him. Can't see. He'll kick. All right, so when you get caught in your animation, that screws you up. So that's why you only attack twice. All right. If I attack too many times, that kick does hella damage. All right, this ain't too bad. Just need to know the pattern. Does he always fall on the 4th hit? It looks like so. If I hit him, bro, this man has a pattern. I would never notice that when I start. Oh, do I gotta get coconuts? I feel like I do. Try to do it without getting hit. Oh, I'm trash, bro. How much health does this man have? Easy. What they say? What people saying nowadays? 0 deaths. Bruh. All right. Isn't there a shortcut button? Like, can't I go to items without having to go down to items? Or do I have to? Yo, that's gonna be extremely difficult if I have to go down to items every time. Maybe that's Kingdom Hearts 2 when I don't. I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't played in a while, so I'm kind of getting in the swing of this. Man, this is mad addicting though. Like I wanted to do this just to start my gyms and gaming for this week, but know what I mean? Like I said, this is going to end up being a series. I can see it outside of gyms and gaming. So outside of this, I do like some. Oh, and sorry, it looks like my mic is super loud, so I hope I ain't screaming too much. But outside of gyms and gaming, I do video game dump. So that's just me just vibing, just getting on, just chilling. This is definitely going to be one of those games for sure when I just get on and I just talk. I can see it. Not talk. I just get on and play because this is going to be mad addictive. Also, I don't know copyright for Disney and stuff like that, so I don't know if this type of stuff can go on my YouTube. Like, would they be mad at me if I alright, the mic is good, cool. Would they be mad at me if I put this on YouTube? I don't know. You know, like I said, I ain't no YouTube. Well, I post on YouTube, but I ain't no YouTuber. Like, I ain't got the audience and the views or monetization or nothing like that. So I don't know what the rules and regulations are. Maybe for somebody like me, it won't really matter. Like maybe like later in the future they'll care if it blows up ever. But it should be fine to post as is. At least I'm assuming.
Suppose there are other worlds.
Yeah, so this is for sure gonna be a series for me. I can already see it because how do you not get addicted to Kingdom Hearts, man? It's best game ever. I normally only try to talk about positive stuff on here. I try not to say anything negative. So allow me one chance to make a non-positive comment, but I'm not a huge fan of Kingdom Hearts 3. Not a huge fan. When I first played it, I was absolutely in love with it, and then like I don't know, one world in or after the first world, I guess, I went all downhill.
You're welcome.
Highly disappointed. Sorry for anyone else that absolutely loves every single game in this series, but that one just was, it was pretty, but it was, I don't know, it was the pretty girl at prom, you know what I mean? Very, very good to look at, but mentally it don't really sustain you that much. Like, that's how I felt. I think eventually I was like flying in the air, just pressing one button. Like, come on, man, what type of game is this? So anyway, back to determination, right? Yeah, like I said, you know, anyone listening or anyone that sees this later is just like, you know, never defeat you. Never be the reason you don't reach your peak or reach your max or do it what you got to do in this world, because I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like, it's you versus you. It's me versus me. I'm not trying to deflect. Like, I say these things because I need to hear them. Like, when I come back and I look at these things, like, I actually need to tell myself these things later. This will forever be funny. Like, the little door within the giant door is always hilarious. that will forever be funny to me. Also, Donald, worst healer ever. I made so many jokes. That's like the second negative thing I said. I made so many jokes about this guy just throughout my life. Oh man, but I still, even with all that I'm saying, I freaking love this game, man. It's like, how do you not, bro? The concept of Disney and Final Fantasy put together, it's like, just brilliant. Just brilliant. But yeah, like I said, I had a late start, and I shouldn't have started this late, especially considering all the things I really have to do today. The other things I have to work on. But this was good for me because it gave me a lot of cool stuff to think about. Like I said, I need to do well now I know I want to do Final Fantasy X for the look back review, which is dope. That gives me something to work on. But I also have some other things I need to do. Like I said in the beginning, I started my own venture recently. I try not to put too much out there until I, got everything kind of buckled down and I'm ready to like talk about it publicly. Like I said, I'm very transparent but private at the same time. I know that sounds like it sounds weird, like how can you do both? But that's just how I am. That's just, that's what I would tell my team and anyone that I mentor too, is just like, you can definitely be transparent, but you don't have to be so open, right? Like you don't have to tell every single thing that you do. All right, when I get back and when I play this again, like I said, this is definitely gonna be one of those games I just vibe to and just play constantly. I'm giving her hands, him hands, Titus hands. I don't see Riku, so I guess I think I gotta race him. I think you get like one chance in that race too, so I'm gonna actually get on that course and practice, because I'm competitive by nature. I don't care if I'm just doing this for fun. Like, I'm competitive by nature, so I can't lose this out. But no, this was dope. Like I said, I had a late start. Skyless Eye, really the door makes no sense. Yo, facts. It doesn't, but it's so funny. It's so funny. I appreciate you hopping on. If you see anything in the future, that'd be dope. Like I said, guys, I'll post this on YouTube. But yeah, man, y'all have a good one. Take it easy.